Welcome to the house of Ithil, a spirit from God. On 26th of June 2024, the man of God, Prophet Favor Ithil, gave a prophetic word. He said, "A global wave is coming. This is a strange disease that looks like it's coming from an animal, like a monkey." Viewers, let us see what the prophet said and how this came to pass a few days later. Viewers, let us not forget that the man of God spoke about a common sickness that a few African countries will suffer from this year. But next year, it will become the major target. Let us hear what the prophet said and its fulfillment.
I saw a global wave that is coming. Some will say it is caused by animals, e.g. like monkeys. So those of us that were in that class, you will know the day we were given this at 26th of June, you wrote it down. Those of you that was there live. So they will say it is monkeys. I saw it planned by the enemy.
The Ministry of Health, through the Public Health PS Mary Muthoni, has today announced that it has already launched the contact tracing and surveillance to deal with any possible outbreak. The PS has highlighted that they have already put in place quarantine areas for any patient who will be discovered. She also praised the preparedness of the medical practitioners at the border for detecting the patient. Monkeypox was detected at the Taita Taveta border yesterday.
To disseminate information on what needs to be collected from the ground through our surveillance team, and the ministry is very much committed to ensure that we contain any outbreak, may it be cholera, may it be Mpox or any other at any given time. And we are working very closely with the county governments. We are working very closely with our port health officers at the border. We are working closely with other state agencies like the National Administration to ensure these issues are addressed as early as possible. So the quarantine process will continue for any detection, any individual who will be detected to be having Mpox.
Some breaking news. The Ministry of Health has confirmed the first case of Mpox or Monkeypox in Kenya that has been reported at the Taita Taveta one-stop border point. In a statement on Wednesday, MOH said the patient was traveling from Uganda to Rwanda through Kenya. Ministry of Health has now warned the public to avoid close contact with persons with suspected or confirmed disease. Mpox, formerly monkeypox, is an illness caused by the monkeypox virus. Patients present with skin rash or mucosal lesions, fever, headache, generalized itches, and swollen lymph nodes. Person-to-person transmission of Mpox can occur through direct contact with infectious skin or other lesions, such as in the mouth or the genitals.
Few African nations will suffer for common sickness this year. Next year, it will be the main target. Let us be on our feet in prayer.
The Situation Room of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) is busy once again as the Director General of the center, Dr. Jide Idris, leads his team to provide updates on the latest cholera outbreak in the country. According to the latest data from the center, there are 3,623 suspected cases as the death toll surpasses the 100 mark. 34 states and the FCT have now recorded cases of the disease, leaving Enugu and Plateau as the only states that are yet to record any case of the disease. Lagos is the hardest hit state, bearing 56% of the cases. According to the NCDC, the fatality rate has dropped from 2.9% to 2.8% amidst ongoing efforts to combat the disease.
When we see an unusual increase in number of cases, it's a trigger. And that's the trigger we got on, I think, week 24 of this year. That's where we saw that surge. And since then, we've been monitoring these cases. And what we're saying is that from that time up till now, there's a gradual decline in case fatality rate.
Dr. Idris also speaks on epidemic-prone diseases, especially known to be on the rise during the rainy season.
With the ongoing rainy season, there's an increased risk of mosquito-borne diseases such as malaria, yellow fever, dengue fever, and other respiratory-related illnesses such as cold, flu, and COVID. Yellow fever is called a viral hemorrhagic disease transmitted by infected mosquitoes. The incubation period, at the time of infection to expression of symptoms, is usually between 3 and 6 days. The NCDC continues to monitor reports of yellow fever cases in Nigeria all year round. As a result of the current rainy season, we are also observing an increase in suspected cases.
The center is urging Nigerians to maintain the highest level of hygiene, especially as the rains become intense. Victoria Longjon.
You can see how far the eyes of Jesus Christ can reach. Yes, even in our situations, this is to remind us that Jesus Christ sees it and He is concerned about it, to grant us solutions to our problems. Do not forget, this channel is all about Jesus Christ. Keep watching God Voice TV for the salvation of souls.